Hi Terence, I've produced this video to help you set up your tournament file the way you want to. The first thing we need to do is open a tournament file. So you go to your computer and you download the wins, then ends, and then margins file and open it on your computer. Okay, we'll say we're just using 14 teams and 5 rounds for this example. We then go to Review. We click on Unprotect Sheet. We go to View, put a tick in grid lines, headings, and formula bar. We then come down and we click on the last column in the round, in the last round. So in this case it's AS, but if you only had 4 rounds it would be AJ, etc. So we go to AS, we do a left click, we hold down the left key and drag it to the end of the totals column and let it go. Then with the cursor inside the highlighted area we do a right click. Actually you have to have the cursor on top of the heading columns. Do a right click and then we do a left click on unhide. Okay, now this tournament sheet has actually got a facility for up to 8 rounds in it, but we're interested in this area down the end here. As you can see, there is already a points column which you want to put in. Unfortunately the formula in that column is not correct, so we click in that box directly under points and you'll see up here in the formula where it has this here, and this formula is incorrect, so you click at the end of it. You delete the formula that is there by using the backspace on your keyboard. Then you put in there equals CE7. You've got the cursor over here in CE7. You click on that, which is your wins, and you press the plus key and you click on ends and press enter. Right, that formula is now, as you can see, in that box there. We then click on the cell, left click, right click, copy, and we hold down the left key and highlight all of these cells right to the bottom from the one under the first cell. With the cursor in the right, inside the highlighted area, do a right click, click on paste special, and click on formulas. Click OK. Right, now that has now put that formula, that new formula, in all those cells for you. Now, do not delete any of these columns or the thing won't work, the file won't work correctly for you. Obviously you don't want all these columns showing, so you click on the ones that you don't want. So it's CH, hold down your left key and drag to there. We don't want that one and we don't want that one. You let your cursor go. With the cursor inside the highlighted area, do a right click. Once again, you have to have the cursor on the heading letters. So you must have it up here, not in this area here, you must have it there. Do your right click, left click on hide. So now you've got your wins, ends, margin and points, which you wanted. Obviously you don't want all these rounds, so we just hide all those like they were hidden. Just drag across as far as you can. Right, we're going to round 5. You wanted 5 rounds for this example, so we stop at the beginning of round 5. Let the left key go with the cursor on top of the heading letters. Do a right click and do a left click on hide. Okay. Now we go up to View. We do a click on grid lines, headings, formula bar. We click on Review. Click on Protect Sheet. Don't worry about all that. It's set up properly. You just have to click on OK. Right, now you'd save that file. Normally you'd save that file now with a new file name. Don't save it as that file name, otherwise you'll have to download it again from the internet. I'll just put in a score here. We'll say 12-10 and we'll say 10 ends. I'm sure you know how this red box works now because the columns don't balance. It's gone red instead of green, so we'll put in the corresponding score for that. It's 10-12, and this was set up to be for 15 ends. You can change the ends here as you want. So we put in 5 ends. So now the box has gone green. If we look across here, you'll see that you've got 1 win, 10 ends, which gives you 11 points because you have got points for a win set on 1. If you wanted to say maybe a win worth 10 points, you could put 10 in there, and that would straight away be carried over here. You can see you've got 10 points for a win, 10 points for an end. That gives you 20 points overall. For the place, if you wanted to put, a draw, not a place, a draw, you wanted to put in 5 points for a draw. Put the draw in here, say 10 ends. And the draw underneath, let's say, would be 5 ends. So it's 5 points for the win. Well, it's not a win. If you wanted to use this system I'm talking about, you could possibly change that to points, I suppose, or win points or something. But anyhow, so you've got 5 points for a win because it's a draw. 10 ends, so it's 15 and 10. Now you'll see, I'll just take this out of here for now. Include contents. So we've got 20 to 10 and 10 ends, and we've got, we'll say 20 to 9 and 10 ends. So if you look over here now, you'll see that this team is shown as first in front of that team because both the teams obviously have got the same number of wins and the same number of ends. That's the way I set it up for the example. However, this team has got a margin of 11 and that team's got a margin of 10, so it is the winner. I think, Terence, that's probably it. If you're still running into problems after you've tried this, by all means get in touch with me again.